guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is 5 reasons why I keep tarantulas. This was requested by Kat the Tarantula Girl. She started something similar to Tarantula Tag, and it's where all of us in the hobby talk about 5 reasons why we keep tarantulas. I've written mine down so that I can remember because I have more than 5 reasons, so I've had to narrow it down, and so I don't get off track, I've written them down. So number 1, my main reason for keeping tarantulas is it's different. It's not something you see every day. Not everybody owns a tarantula. You go to someone's house, hi, my name's Scarlett, what's your name? Oh, blah blah blah. What pet have you got? I've got a dog. What other pet have you got? I've got a cat or a snake or something like that. But I very rarely come across anyone who says I have a pet spider. Obviously I don't do this hobby just because it's cool, but I like that it's different. I like that not everybody will have one, and when you do have one or 2 or 3, you're unlikely to come across someone who's got the exact same collection as you. So that's my first reason. Reason number 2, the different variations in these tarantulas is amazing. All different colours, from purples, pinks, greens, blues, to multicoloured. So like the blue fang with as a spiderling, it's got a green a green abdomen, and then it's the hoods that cover its fangs, I can't remember what they're called, are blue, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous baby spider. And then as it grows, those colours disappear somewhat, but it still has the blue fangs. I just love that you can get these tarantulas in multiple different colours. You can have electric blue, you can have bright pinks, some are fluffy, some are smaller than others. There's just a massive variation, which means, you know, whatever your preference is, you can probably find it within a tarantula. My third reason is it's cheap. Now, when I say cheap, I appreciate that if you have a large collection like I have, then it stops becoming so cheap. But even so, once they've been bought, I find that feeding them is not that expensive. I usually grow a colony of Turkestan roaches, red runners, or bean weevils for the slings, or a fruit fly culture, flightless fruit fly culture, so that there is always an abundance of food for my tarantulas, so it never really costs me a huge amount of money. And if you start off by buying slings, you can pick some slings up for as cheap as £3 in the UK. I mean, it's really cheap initially. Obviously the more you have, the more expensive it becomes, but I just think for a pet, it's probably one of the cheapest you can find, especially if you're only the type of person that wants 1 or 2 tarantulas rather than a collection. So that's reason number 3. Reason number 4, they're really easy to care for. Once you know what you're doing, it's simple. It's basically a bit of dirt in a pot, topsoil, that's what I use, with your preference. So some people mix it with cocoa fibre, some people mix it with orchard bark. I don't like orchard bark. Some people mix it with vermiculite. I tend to do like a vermiculite, topsoil, cocoa fibre mix. It's mainly topsoil and vermiculite. That just works really well for me. Again, I find that quite cheap as well. I can literally go down to my local Morrison store and pick up like a massive bag of topsoil for like £3. That will house like 20 of my teas. It really does. It really goes a long way. So once you know how to care for these animals, it's actually really easy to care for them. And you can find loads of good information from other tarantula keepers. So there's always loads and loads of help. And my 5th and final reason is because it's fucking awesome. I'm sorry, but it's just awesome. These are, to all intents and purposes, to other people, venomous crawling beasts. They're not, well, they are venomous, but they are not crawling beasts. They're not. They're really not. If you owned some, you would know that. But I like being able to educate people on these, and that they are not as horrendous as everybody thinks they are, and that the colours and their attitudes and the and the differences in something so small like a spider, that they do have their own, I won't say personalities, because they don't have the brain functionality to have, I guess, what you would call a personality like we have, but they do have their own unique mannerisms and the way that they do things. Some are really good feeders, some are really bad feeders, some are more defensive, some are not. Some stridulate, I think that's the word, so they can hiss. Some can't. Some burrow, some don't, some climb, have got arboreal, some web loads, others don't. I mean, they are just amazing. All in all, the reason I keep tarantulas is because I am just amazed by the overall differences in them, and it keeps me busy, it keeps me entertained, and I just absolutely love them. So if you're part of the tarantula hobby, and you can come up with 5 reasons why you keep tarantulas, do yours, post it on your YouTube or just wherever it is that you post, and then maybe drop me a comment down below and I will come and check yours out. I absolutely love being part of this community. Everybody is just fun, and I just love it. I've just had a great time being part of this community. So do let me know if you get time to do this video like I have done, and let me know what you think of mine. Thumbs up or thumbs down, guys. Thank you. Also, just a little side note, when I reach 200 subs, and then I'll do it again at 500 subs, and then I'll do it again at 1,000 subscribers, each time I will host a competition as an achievement for reaching that, and whoever wins that competition will get to win one of my slings from my collection, because I have absolutely loads of them. You can see them in the corner. So I thought that would be a fun way to get more interactive with my viewers. So once I reach 200 subs, so get sharing, get your friends to like away, although I only want people that are actually interested in these videos and are going to remain subscribed if they enjoy my videos, rather than just people subscribing just because they want to win a tarantula. I will obviously, once the competition has been done, I will obviously be then checking up with the person who's won that they are capable of caring for a particular type of tarantula, what experience you have and stuff like that. So get sharing the video, share it with your friends that are also passionate about this hobby, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.